That's going to be a problem. All right. All right, 54321, 543 audio check, 867-5309, 867-5309. All right. Okay, there we go. Probably can't read anything now. So we're just going to turn around and do it right.
final game of the Edmonton Oilers development camp. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer, as these guys have been put through the paces here in the last 3-4 days, and here it comes all together with this game. Bob, what are you looking for in this game?
Well, first of all, it's great to be at an actual development camp, given the challenges of the pandemic over the last couple of years. And, the Oilers organization, even though it's taken a quantum leap forward over the last 3 years, with Ken Holland at a 620 points percentage, they've still valued first-round picks. We're going to see Reed Schaefer tonight. But they've also got a lot of trees coming, a lot of big, rangy defensemen with rounds 5, 6, and 7. And a guy like Carter Savoy is going to be an interesting player. We're going to want to keep a guy that helped Denver win a national championship last year. Noel Phillips been impressive here. He came out of the Alberta Golden Bears program. Jake Chase on a 4th-round pick with Brandon that missed a large portion of last year when he got hurt in the rookie game against Calgary. So this is a precursor. There's going to be a lot of these players that are going to advance on and go to the Oilers rookie tournament this year in Penticton as we get back to normal. Should be a fun night.
It's quite a cross-section. You've got some players that were just recently drafted in the NHL draft. You've got some that are near the end of their college career or near the end of their time in major junior, and you've got some that have played some pro already. Yeah. So it's a bit of a range from what you see from the young to the older in this group.
Well, and that's why, like a guy like James Hamlin, who, as you know, was a star with the Medicine Hat Tigers and has played the last 2 years in Bakersfield. He's a guy that's got a real opportunity here to grow. He got himself an NHL deal, and he's somebody that we're going to be keeping an eye on tonight as well. So you nailed it. You've got kids that are 18 to 23, and we're also going to get a look at Ryan Fanti as well, a goaltender that was very good with Minnesota Duluth last year.
Really looking forward to seeing him play. Ryan Fanti of Minnesota Duluth, and signed, played in Bakersfield, got one game in, picked up a victory in that game, but looking to get his pro career started.
Yeah, there's no question. I mean, the Oilers have altered the course and direction of what they have in goal, right? They get Jack Campbell done on a 5-year deal at $5 million, and we all expect Stuart Skinner to kind of be the backup, but don't tell Calvin Pickett that, who was signed, basically to be the organizational's number 3 goaltender. Well, Ryan Fanti is a future goaltender of the Oilers as well in his mind. And then you got a couple other guys, you got the Swedish goaltender coming in, and that was, Samuel Johnson. That's going to be an interesting guy to watch. And then you got Rodrigue, who's been with the organization for a couple years. So you take some swings and you see where these guys go carrying forward. And a little bit more experience, I think, with the team that Hamlin's on, that we're going to be keeping an eye on, and that's going to be intriguing to watch a bit. A little bit more experience with the forwards, but conversely on defense, when you got with the likes of a Kesselane and Darren Kiel playing together. Yeah. Kiel leaving Dalhousie last year. He had a pretty good finish to the season with Bakersfield. Kesselane playing the entire year last year. So it's going to, it's an interesting sort of cross-section of players that have got a chance to kind of grow here in the Oilers organization.
Kielb had what a season he had last year after he left Dalhousie. He played some games in the ECHL in Fort Wayne, was in Laval in the American League for 6, and then 7 games in Bakersfield where he finished it off. So, yeah, a busy season for Darian Kielb last year for sure, as it'll be Team White, Team Blue. We've got, I think they just about have the warm-up done. It's a quick warm-up, then right into the game. And then the format for this, it's going to be 2 20-minute halves. First half will be 10 minutes of 5-on-5, then 10 minutes of 4-on-4. We'll have a break. And then 10 minutes of 4-on-4, 10 minutes of 3-on-3, and a shootout.
Yeah, so it's even there is an illustration of the progression and growth of how these sort of events have transpired. Because I can remember driving into Jasper, and whipping in up and back in the same day after hosting Oilers Now at 2 o'clock and trying to get to Jasper by 6 o'clock, which was no problem because, as an Albertan, I could make that Edmonton to Hinton leg in about an hour and 20 minutes. But anyhow, I mean, there wasn't the breakdown of the 4-on-4 and the 3-on-3 and the shootout at that stage, right? So they're basically putting the players in scenarios that they're going to have at different places. Now, we should mention there's a lot of this is also a little bit regional. So what happens is some of the players that have opportunities as undrafted players are coming out of the Western Hockey League, and they're a little bit younger. be intriguing. And there's some kids on the back end, including Logan Dehaniak, who had a real good last couple seasons with the Edmonton Oil Kings. He's going to be a 20-year-old coming in. His brother Keaton's out here as well, so
Yes.
that's going to be an interesting storyline to watch. Luka Munzenberger is a big, rangy defenseman that the Oilers finagled an extra pick to capitalize on in last year's draft, and we'll see how he ends up performing as well. So there's lots going on. Like it's going to be. You got two teams full of Oilers prospects, and again, I would not surprise me if 12 to 14 of these guys end up being in Penticton.
Exactly.
The rookie tournament.
Matvei Petrov. Can't wait to see what he does out here.
We haven't even mentioned him yet, and I think that when you talk to the people around the Oilers organization, he might be the guy that's impressed the most here in the development camp. He's a 6'2", rangy, highly skilled Russian player. Had an unbelievable season last year playing for North Bay. Maybe not quite as great a playoff as he was hoping to, but they ran up against Hamilton, and Hamilton can do that. But just to put things in perspective for Petrov, he had 40 goals and 90 points in 63 games. This guy was the number one pick in the European draft, and it's a home run pick for the Oilers right now for Tyler Wright. I mean, it's 6th round. You got a guy to 6th round, and he is tracking right now as a potential, that's the type of pick that the Tampa Bay Lightning have, built sort of that secondary foundation of their team off of.
And because he was selected while he was playing in Europe, he wasn't taken out of the Canadian Hockey League. That would give the Oilers an option with him for this year.
Yes.
You could put him back in the Ontario Hockey League, or he could play in the American Hockey League.
Now, he is represented, we should mention, by Dan Milstein, the same agent that just consummated a 4-year deal with the Oilers of Vander Kane. And we're going to see Petrov on the ice right away here to start with Team White.
Looking forward to it. We're at the Downtown Community Arena here at Rogers Place. And there is a crowd that has filed in, albeit it is really nice outside today.
Yes, it is.
So I could understand if it's going to be a bit of a light crowd. But we are underway. It's the 2022 Billy Moore's Cup. Team Blue. We'll start things off. It's Kemp wheeling back inside his own end. They get it up the right wing. Hamblin being checked on the play by Kesselring. He's going to get that up to center ice off the stick of Schaefer. And now Engris will get the puck on the left side of Schaefer. He can't get a shot through. Puck up to the blue line. Charlie Wright plays with the Saskatoon Blades in the Western Hockey League. Going to flip that one up. And it's knocked down at the blue line. Thornton for Team White gave it away. Tullio shoot it. The save made by Fanti is Ty Tullio with the first opportunity of this game.
Ty Tullio had a big season last year with Oshawa, scored over 40 goals. His father's the owner of the team. He's going to have to grind his way up. I mean, he's got some scoring ability, but if he's going to make it, he's going to have to make it as a grinding bottom six forward here as he advances through pro hockey.
The leading scorer last year in Oshawa. Campbite's trying to get that out for Team White. Comes free. Warner played with the Moose Jaw Warriors in the WHL. Can't clear the zone. Puck goes towards Fanti. Never does get through to him, though, as Keel was able to make sure to break it up, and it gets cleared out.
Well, good opportunity there. You saw some of the skill of Carter Savoy, who helped lead Denver to a national championship last season.
Savoy played in the Alberta Junior League with Sherwood Park before getting to Denver. Warner in his own end to Keel. Just underway here at the 2022 Billy Moore's Cup. Puck turned over. Here's Hall. Lost it just inside the blue line. Nash going to go the other way for White. Nash gets it just through the middle, and that is scooped just wide of the net. Puck kept in by LaChance to Nash. Trying to shake free in behind the goal. LaChance missed the return pass to Nash. Mata back to the point between the defensemen and all the way down to Fanti.
You mentioned the name LaChance. That's Scott LaChance's son and the grandson of Jack Parker, who coached Boston University for 40 years. Guess where LaChance is going to go after he finishes up with Youngstown?
Gee, I wonder.
Boston University.
Here's Fanti with that save on a high riser. Fanti's been tested a couple of times. We're still waiting for the first goal of this one. Schaefer, the first round pick this year. Got it deep. Now Wright. Up to Hamblin. Back to Wright. for Kemp. Angeris. Trying to turn that up and now just roll it back in behind his net. Kesselring will set it up. Now Thornton takes a hit at the blue line. Rodrigue out to play it. Olivier Rodrigue hasn't had to deal with a shot yet. Hamblin will bring it through the middle, rolls it on the goal, and the save made by Fanti. Kesselring leaving it in behind his goal. Pass to Kambites. He'll try and drive towards the net. Kambites, the bad angle backhand. The save by Rodrigue. He's going to hold on as Kambites with that shot just off the goal line.
Now, did you play against Kambites' father?
No, he's a little before me. Jim
West?
Kambites. Yeah, played in a few different teams in the WHL, then went to University of Calgary.
Right, and I believe he's currently working in Colorado. I know I bumped into him down in Bakersfield during last season.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Well, how about that? Yeah, he was a longtime Western Leaguer. And his son, who plays in Bakersfield now, but did play in the WHL with Lethbridge, as Tulio's able to bring it out. Tulio's got Savoy with him. Tried to get a pass through. That's broken up. Warner breaking up the 2-on-1. Gansky in from the point. Keep it in. Give it to Tulio. Up to the point. Munzenberger couldn't get the shot through. Ooh, Pearson up against the boards. He and Keel went in there hard. Chase on up the middle. Gives the puck to Adam Hall. Now on the right, the Kambites the backhand, just put it wide of the net. Gets out to center. Sherman will walk in, shoot, saved by Fanti coming across. It's Sherman with a good opportunity and a good line to the net.
Team Blues created some opportunities here. Ryan Fanti's been rock solid early.
It's had to be. He's had to deal with some quality chances as the puck gets cleared out. Dory over to Dohaniak. Logan Dohaniak of the Edmonton Oil Kings. Younger brother Keaton Dohaniak also in this game. He plays for the Prince George Cougars. Both of the WHL. Sherman up to the blue line. 14 players in this game with WHL ties. Either directly out of the Western League now or played in the Western League at one point. Sherman will chop it in. Just over 5 minutes left in the 5-on-5 portion of this first half of this game. Kemp went hard to the end boards. The pass to Kesselring will miss him. He's got to go back down for it. Kesselring with it in behind Team White's net. Up to Schaefer. Fanned on the pass. Right to Hamblin, now looking for Noah Philp. Kesselring up the boards. He gets hacked down the ice. It'll be icing against Team White.
Well, Michael Kesselring had some ups and downs last year playing for the Bakersfield Condors. He's another, Ken Holland has a term, trees. He likes tall, rangy defensemen, and they have a bunch of them down on the farm right now in Bakersfield. Vincent Desharnais, another right shot. Kemp and Kesselring, all three righties now on NHL deals after Desharnais, along with James Hamblin, were signed late in the AHL regular season.
Back to the point. Gansky will send it in behind the net. Tied up on the wall. Savoy will bring it out to the side of the goal, just put wide. Kesselring over to Schaefer. Tried to go through the middle. That one hit Savoy, but now Schaefer will bring it out. Here's Reed Schaefer. Quick shot. Good stop made by Rodrigue. That was some shot.
Well, he's got a heavy shot. I mean, that's part of his arsenal. I think for a lot of fans, I mean, if they would have seen Reed Schaefer play with the Seattle Thunderbirds on a big, heavy, tough, physical squad that tried to ground and pound the Edmonton Oil Kings in the WHL final, they saw some of that physical impetus, but I think there's a little bit more skill there than maybe some of the, than some scouts felt there might have been.
To center ice, Sherman. She gets the puck into the Team White zone. Kambites behind to Kilb. Puck lifted through the middle. Glove down by Hall. Brought in by Adam Hall. Pass in front of the net. Off the stick of Dory. Rodrigue looking for it. That's still loose. Hall put it up in the air just over the net. Good opportunity for Team White. Still waiting for the first goal in this one. All in behind the net for Cambites. Jason trying to get to it. Gets turned over. Justin Hall will get the puck up to the blue line. Try and grind that free along the boards. In some skates. Rolled in behind the net. Around on to the boards, and Hall pull it off the boards. We get a quick shot away, and that was partially blocked. Went off of Kiel. Chase on. Take it for Team White. Over the Brandon Wheat Kings in the WHL. Cross ice for Warner. Dump it in. Team White makes changes. To center ice is Hall. Give it to Hamblin. Hamblin, his pass. That one's just in behind. Just missed Bernice, and out through the middle to LeChance. He'll get the breakaway. The shot saved. No, they score. He 5-holed that on Rodrigue. I thought Rodrigue got it. He got it with his stick, at least a piece of it. And it goes 5-hole to put Team White up 1-0.
Yeah, I don't know if LeChance got all of it on the shot there. It kind of looked like right at the... no. Yeah. Found a way to squeak it through. Played for Youngstown last year in the USHL. Probably headed back again there this year and then going to BU.
Bernice with an opportunity. The rebound just off the pad of Fanti. Here's Fennell. Up to LeChance. Gets it up to the blue line. But that's it. Right will keep it in. 1-0 for Team White. Rolled out to Nash. Put right back in. Young will bring it in for Team Blue. Drop it to Hamblin. He'll pull it. He'll shoot it. That gets blocked. Kemp with an opportunity off his stick, and it goes out of play. James Hamblin, 5 seasons with the Medicine Hat Tigers. And had an American League deal. Last year signed a National Hockey League deal.
Maple Leafs have just signed Jordy Ben, a guy that Edmonton was in on a year ago. Ended up going to Minnesota. The Oilers signed Cuckoo to a 2-year deal. Represented by CAA. Jordy's a veteran player. He's 34 years of age now. A little bit younger guys out here tonight.
Yeah. Quite a bit, actually. Gansky in from the point. His pass across. Rebound scores. Fanti had made the first save. But that rebound had come out. And it gets shoveled home right in front of the net as Tullio was waiting in front of that goal of Team White's.
Noah Gansky is 6'7". He's 23 years of age. Played for Wisconsin River Falls. 8 goals and 19 points last year in 22 games. And he activated, and Tullio finished it up on the second chance opportunity.
Here's Petrov trying to take it to the net. We get it to Engris and trying to shovel that home. There wasn't a lot of room, but he put it off the side of the net.
European short side pass there from Petrov. We saw some of his skills.
Sent into the middle of the ice. Off the stick of Tullio as he directs it in. Kesselring will drop it off. The puck cleared out. Chase on. Give it to Hall. Hall waiting. Shooting. Save Rodrigue. Rebound. He put it upstairs. Adam Hall with the rebound goes short side on Rodrigue, and it's 2-1 for Team White.
Adam Hall finished up his junior career with the Vancouver Giants. Had a great playoffs where he scored 10 goals in 12 games, and that time just stuck with it. He's a bigger body. He's out of Edmonton. There's a chance both Adam and Justin Hall could conceivably end up playing for Ian Herbers at the University of Alberta.
Twin brothers who played with the Canadian Athletic Club here in Edmonton as that shot off a stick goes out of play. Face off in Team Blue zone. Adam Hall, he started with his brother in Lethbridge.
Right.
Then he was in Spruce Grove for a while, then finishing with the Vancouver Giants. Kiel with the puck on the point. And a Warner, his shot doesn't get through. That goes off of Justin Hall. Pass out to Philp, just skips over his stick. Philp after it. Pass to the point, it gets picked off. Campbite's got it out to Hall. Cross ice for Chason. Chason will drive it to the net. Scores! Oh, Chason quickly went from backhand to forehand in the net to get a 3-1 lead for Team White.
Well, Jake Chason got hurt last year The Oilers and the Flames rookies played a pair of games. He ended up suffering. Actually, got hurt before those 2 games. Got hurt here in the downtown community. Missed about 5 months of the season with shoulder injury. Came back and had a decent finish of the year playing with the Brandon Wheat. He's another guy that I think looks pretty good so far by all reports at the development camp.
Well, and he did get playing last year till well into the season. Yeah, exactly. Like that's a long road back. And then when you get back in, everybody's playing it at that speed. You're already 5 months into the season, so that's tough sledding for sure. Here's Hamblin to camp. Hamblin off the outside of the net. Dance will get it off the boards now. Munzenberger. Long pass. He'll get the handle. He'll shoot it off the outside of the goal. That puck was up on end. Schaefer's pass for Engres. Goes into the corner. Munzenberger. Rimming it around. Thornton pinching in. Schaefer, good work to keep that in for Team White. Puck sent around to the blue line. Thornton. His shot saved by Rodrigue. Engres to the blue line. Kesselring shot. Whistled hit over the net. It's taken away. Savoy. Behind Team Blues goal. Put it behind the net. Munzenberger with it. Played with Germany at Christmas, the World Juniors. Short-lived World Juniors.
Yes.
To center ice. A shot in. Here's Young after it. Take a hit from Thornton. Thornton recovers the puck. Behind the net to Kesselring.
Fanti's been impressive, hasn't
He has. Very quick. I thought on the first day of practice, he looked really dialed in. Here's Kemp. A hold up. Pass back to the point. Dory will come in. Dory plays with Kelowna in the WHL. Keel will get the puck up the right side. Warner up against the boards into the corner. To the top of the circles it goes. It doesn't get out though. Dory behind the net. Kambites breaks it up. His centering pass, unable to get a shot. He'll get to Keelman. His stick craters on the one-timer. Another great opportunity for Team White. Didn't result in a shot on net. Puck brought in. Johania got to the corner, takes a bump. Gets turned over, out comes Nash. Dishes to Hall. Vanel goes to the net. Hall drop it to Nash. Nash behind the net to Hall. Swept it around right. Up to Justin Hall. Got Brindamore with him. Dropped it, but it was a little behind. Nash will bring it out. Lost the puck. Justin Hall wedged along the boards. Puck back into Team White zone. Mata with it. He's able to leave it. Skating up to center ice. Kesselring. He'll bring it in. He'll shoot. Save Rodrigue. There was a big rebound, but that gets taken away by Hall. Sherman. Got peeled off of his stick. Warner will get the puck out. Handle a chance. Drops it. Warner unable to get a shot, so Hamblin comes the other way, and here comes James Hamblin. He'll dump it in. Ryan Fanti rimming it up the left wing. Thornton back to Warner, hopped over his stick, so Fanti can set it.
See what Petrov does here.
He's going to wind it up for Team White. Petrov, nifty little move, gets spun around, stays with the puck, gets it to the right wing corner. Keelbin from the point. Going to jam it in front. So now we've gone to the 4-on-4, and the puck comes out to Tullio. Tullio forced him behind the net. They hit along the boards. Puck comes free. Keel.
Nice pivot there.
Yeah, very nice. The right wing for Schaefer. Stops in the corner. Looks to the middle for Dohaniak. Couldn't get a shot. Didn't have a shooting lane. Tried to roll it through the middle. Team Blue will make changes. So we'll 4-on-4 for the rest of this half and for the first 10 minutes of the next half. Pearson will walk in. Try to pass just off the stick of Dohania. Young in front of the net to Pearson in a very active stick by Fanti to break it up. Chase on. Buys a little time. He brings it back up to the blue line. Drop it off. Kesselring. Looks to the net. The shot that glanced off the post. He tried to go stick side on Rodrigue. Young comes in one-on-one. Forced to the corner by Thornton. Out of Philp. To the point for Kemp. Get that one across. The shot tipped off the post. The rebound drilled just wide. They have hit Thornton. Warner in behind the net for Thornton. Good opportunity for Team Blue. And that puck gets flipped up and out of play. Wow.
Pretty good tempo and pace.
It has been.
Maximus Warner missed some time at the start of last season in the Oilers rookie camp, but had a pretty good year with the Moose Jaw Warriors. And then we saw Kesselring step up and try to create and make some things happen offensively. And then Noel Philp with a deflection, a second chance opportunity for Kemp, who scored a big goal a couple of years ago in the playoffs for the Bakersfield Condors. And selling out was Hudson Thornton blocking that one. Played for Mark Lamb's Prince George Cougars.
Puck gets to the middle off the draw. Vanel will roll it in behind Munzenberger. Hall recovers it. To the side of the net. Puck comes across. Vanel will step out. Shoot. Miss from the angle. It's up to the point. Across the line. Kilb. His centering pass just missing. The redirect was Cambites. Vanel. Now to Kilb. The walk out from the corner. That was broken up. Cambites to the blue line. Kilb to the middle. Drills his shot.
Ouch.
That's blocked. Here comes Brindamore. Brindamore. Up to the blue line. Where Dohaniuk. Now to Hamblin. Hamblin will drop it off. Dory across the line to James Hamblin. Hamblin makes a couple of moves. Takes it to the right wing. Back to the blue line to Dory. Dory had it poked off his stick. Team Blue has to regroup. Dohaniuk along the boards. Poked away. Mata was able to get it out. Here comes Hamblin. Bring it right back in. With Sherman. He'll shoot it. Saved by Fanti. Holds on to it.
Well, you can see the poise there of James Hamblin, who certainly has progressed in the Oilers organization over the last couple of years. He had a 21-goal season last year in the American Hockey League with Bakersfield. He tries to shoot through the screen, and Fanti's been on it in goal. He's been pretty impressive in between the pipes.
James Hamblin had 35 points last year, 5th in Bakersfield Condor scoring. Out to center. Now here comes Nash on the wing. His shot just off the stick of Kemp, and it went wide of the net.
Now, was there not a guy before named Ty Nash that played in the Western League back in the day?
Here's Tulio. He'll bring it in. Misses on the short side. There's a penalty coming up. Yes, Tyson Nash, father of Ty Nash. Probably watching / listening to us in Arizona right now. Tyson, of course, from Sherwood Park, so he's from the area.
Played on some pretty good Kamloops Blazer squad. We're going to have a penalty shot as a result of a penalty.
I love it. All right.
What's your scouting report here?
Savoy's going to shoot. He's a shooter. Carter Savoy.
He'll go 5-hole.
Had a 99-point season with Sherwood Park Crusaders in 1920. Is it with a chaser?
Yes.
Okay, with a whole bunch of chasers. Okay, well that puts the pressure on. Here's Savoy on the penalty shot. Trying to go 5-hole. Couldn't weasel it through though, and Petrov will get it up to Schaefer. I like it with the chaser and then play it live after
I thought you were
that.
talking about Kyle Chase, who used to be the GM
No.
of that team in Sherwood Park when Carter Savoy was there.
Well, that's true. Quick shot. Savoy finds the net that time, though. He goes short side on Fanti.
And that's what he can do.
He can shoot the puck.
pill.
Yep.
You know, and you just saw it. I mean, got a little bit of time and space bought for him, and then just absolutely rifled one past Ryan Fanti. There's been some skill on display.
Yeah. Smart play by Tullio, too. Drop the puck and then go to the net. Kemp was going to the net. Some traffic there. Team Blue to within 1 now. Warner's pass, that's picked off. The shot saved by Fanti. As Young let it go, he fanned on that. Looked like he heeled it a little bit, but Fanti with the save. So Team White making a change.
Colton Young out of Colgate. He's played 3 years there. Former, was he in Canmore before?
Yep, he was in Canmore in the AJHL. There's Chason. Long pass to Vanel. Get it across. Brought in. Kiel will get it along the boards. Kiel waiting with it to the blue line. Chason to Kiel. Pulls across the middle. Down low, broken up by Young. He'll start the rush. Just barely staying onside. Pearson got the puck in, taken away by Kiel. Angeris to Kiel. Team White makes changes as well. Long saucer pass to Cambites as Chason went cross ice with it. Cambites working on the end boards and Dohaniak on him. Dory trying to dig out a loose puck. In comes Adam Hall for Team White.
Look out.
Ooh, solid hit. Kesselringen stepped up. Here comes Philp. He'll drive to the net. Noah Philp shot and the save made by Fanti coming across. Philp to Dohaniak. It's a good rush by Noah Philp. To Dohaniak. We'll get it low. Up to center ice comes Hall for Team White. Hall rolled it on net, went off the outside of the post. Puck gets to the middle. Comes Dory, had it chopped away from him. Maybe an opportunity for Mata. Mata's pass to the middle. That's taken away by Hall. Oh, long pass to Brindamore. It's just wide of the net. And here's Mata to touch it. But the first half comes to a close with Team White up 3-2 on Team Blue. But great opportunities, Bob, I thought, at both ends of the ice.
Yeah, I think Fanti early, there were a lot of opportunities for Team Blue, and I think Fanti made some solid saves, and we saw some of the creativity. We thought maybe the better offensive players, not necessarily better, but let's say more experienced. Like you got a guy like Hamlin scored 20 goals in the American Hockey League last year. There's a big difference between that and kids coming up out of major junior that maybe haven't played at that level yet. And Carter Savoy as well, another guy that is a high-end offensive guy that won a national championship that has got a lot of Oilers fans excited. A 4th-round pick. He scored a nice goal, to say the least, and there's some good chances. I mean, Schaefer's not afraid to skate with the puck, and he can shoot it too. He's got a heavy shot. Some pretty interesting things. And then one of the defensemen, I don't know about you, but I found that Kielb in particular, he had some solid things going, creating opportunities off the rush and that sort of thing. You can see how he picked up 6 points in 7 games last year in the American Hockey League. So an interesting, for summer hockey in the middle of July at a development camp, there was lots of action out there. It was fun.
Yeah, it was. And you see those guys that have just been drafted. They're still in junior or they're still in college. I'm sure the nerves are a little bit into it, even though they're a few days into this. But this is the first game of this camp.
And for other guys, they're maybe they're at an NCAA school and they're trying to get on the radar screen for when they're finished, in college and want to try to get an opportunity in pro. For guys that are going in their 20-year-old year in major juniors, same situation. You're trying to impress.
Yes.
And so I think it was pretty entertaining. I like the fact. I also like the fact that they changed the rules, went 5v5 and then 4-on-4. That's a nice touch as well.
Yeah, and in the second half, it'll be 4 versus 4 in the first 10 minutes, and then 3-on-3 in the last 10, and then we have a shootout. So It's gonna open up. It's gonna and it's been pretty open already.
Yeah, good stuff.
Good stuff. All right. Well, we're gonna take a break, and then we are going to have the second half for you. It's the Billy Moore's Cup. It's Cam Moon. It's Bob Stauffer. It's the Edmonton Oiler Development Camp. And we're back for the second half as they're going to warm up the netminders as we have the second half goaltenders getting themselves ready. Samuel Janssen, who was an Oiler fifth-round pick just this past year, and Charles-Antoine Lavalley, who played in Shawinigan this past season in the Quebec Major Junior League.
They were the eventual Quebec League champions. That is obviously the team that Oilers' first-round pick from 2021, Xavier Bourgault, played for. Xavier is at this camp but has not skated. He has obviously had a tremendous campaign, a year that saw him put up 36 goals and en route to a strong playoff as well. He had 39 goals actually on the season, and then added 12 goals and 22 points in 16 games in the playoffs. And overall in the year, he ended up with a plus 50 goal season. It's pretty impressive nonetheless. He
was really good in the Memorial Cup.
He was good in the Memorial Cup. Lavalley split the goaltending duties with Shawinigan. He's actually looking for a place to play here. And Samuel Janssen's going to be an interesting one. The Oilers take a swing, fifth-round pick on a 6'5" guardian. Obviously, he's got an opportunity to grow in the organization. The Oilers have some time with him. We're going to start 5-on-5?
Yeah. Wow. Okay. I thought we were starting 4-on-4. But apparently, there was an executive decision changed here. So 5-on-5 to start it off. Sounds good. Kesselring for Team White. Team White up 3-2 here. Petrov after it along the boards. Back to Kesselring. He'll shoot it. And Janssen able to kick that out. He gets his first shot on goal early here in the second half. Savoy had pass go off a stick. Gansky to center ice, and that gets just deflected up and out of play.
We did see several games here 2 years ago in the Western Hockey League bubble where we saw the Edmonton Oil Kings, and I think they lost one game at home all that year.
Yeah, where they were just playing within Alberta.
Right, they went 22-1. Actually, probably had a better team, a deeper team than this past season, though there was more star power on this past year's squad. Went on to the Memorial Cup.
Yeah, WHL champions this year for the Edmonton Oil Kings, of which Logan Duhaniak, who is on the ice here, was a part of it. Phil will center that, and that just off a stick. Force back, chase on. The Keel. Gansky had stepped up, it went off of him. Janssen has to play it. Puck brought out, Hamblin. Dump that in, Philp up against the end boards. Now Philp with it for Team Blue. His centering pass poked towards the net, just wide by Hamblin. Sent back in front, and that one just off a stick. Opportunity there for Ernest. Here's Hamblin. Quick shot and a save made by Lavalley.
James Hamblin and Noah Philp are going to be playing this season for the Bakersfield Condors to start the year. And obviously, you mentioned the fact that Hamblin, a top 5 scorer, he played on the Southside Athletic Club team that also featured Tyler Benson setting the Bantam AAA scoring record. Stuart Skinner was the goaltender of the
That's
Southside.
a good team.
That's a good team. And Sherwood Park had 2 pretty good guys as well by the name of Sam Steele, still looking for a contract after not getting qualified by Anaheim, and a goaltender by the name of Carter Hart.
Wasn't that a lockout or a strike season?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Here's Dory, pass over to Brindamore. Good save coming across. Lavalley will cover it up. So when that it was that Bantam draft, wasn't that the year? And there was no NHL
there
at that
time?
time?
NHL. It was the 12-13 season.
That's right. So everybody was going to watch these Bantam games.
It's crazy. Yeah. 7 Sundays in a row, and you'd go there, and there'd be some of the biggest agents in the business at the games. And the South Side used to play out of Millwood's Twin Arena, and all I could think of is we didn't get that kind of coverage 30-some years ago, I can tell you that.
Here's Petrov. Cross to Schaefer.
Tyler Benson, by the way, qualified by the Oilers, still needs a contract.
Petrov with an opportunity, but he'll get it back. He'll go to the net. He'll shoot, scores! Petrov just stayed with it, had a couple of opportunities, and gets it to the middle and goes stick side on Janssen to get the goal for Team White.
Well, one of the philosophies clearly of Tyler Wright since coming aboard from the Detroit Red Wings organization is not to be afraid to take some swings later on. And why not? There's a theory right now, rounds 5, 6, and 7. You draft guys out of Europe, and then you also look because you can retain their rights as well as guys headed to the NCAA, and maybe guys with a little bit of size that have some time to mature and progress. There's no way in a normal year Petrov would have been a 6th-round draft choice. Just worked out that way, and we just saw a bit of that skill that he's got.
Yeah, he has got lots of it. Here's Keel trying to hold off Tullio, and he does. Keel skates that thing out of trouble. Pass, misses chase on, and that's an icing call. But Darian Keel, so far in this game, he's strong.
Well, and he's got the Oilers are going to have probably 4 or 5 for sure NHL contracted defensemen down in Bakersfield. They got a guy named Yanni Caldas right now that's on a AHL, ECHL two-way, and he's probably going to run the power play. And Keel
did last year.
And Keel's another guy that's got an opportunity down the road to progress and grow in the Oilers organization. Work their way up from an ECHL, AHL deal to an NHL deal.
Gansky to keep it in. Philp after it. Warner got it free to Keel.
Look out.
That gets just chopped loose. Hall couldn't get to it before Gansky did. Long pass to Philp. Got Savoy and Hamblin. Pass across Savoy to Hamblin. His shot and a good save coming across. LaValle held it out. A 3-on-1 opportunity for Team Blue. Hall. Out of Mata. There's Nash. Cross ice pass. That's off a stick, but it stays in play. Vanel looking for the shooting lane. It doesn't get through traffic. The puck flipped out. There's Nash. Pass doesn't connect. Puck sent in. Dory will have to go after it with chance on him. Reverses it. Hamblin. Cross ice, gets it out. Just off a stick of Young. Here's Nash. To Ingris, he'll come in, shot in the glove, save as Janssen read that one well, and a quick shot looking for the glove side.
Solid bounce back save from Janssen, who got beat by a guy that's got some high end skill. Here you see an unselfish play. Carter Savoy just drops it off after Noah Phillips slid one across, and Hamlin got robbed, and then Ingris comes back the other way. Finished the year last year in the American League, and a solid stop by Janssen.
Here's Young. Sail it in, glove down. LaValle's got nowhere to go, so face-off coming up in Team White zone. Still 5-on-5.
Now, did you ever go to any NHL camps back in the day when you were? There wasn't a lot of place for a 5'10.5" goaltender out of the Western Hockey League with a goals against average in the force.
2 years ago, 2 years in a row in Saskatoon, we played the Winnipeg Jet rookies. A bad idea that was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jets had their camp in Saskatoon. Oh, it was awful.
Now, would the fall of 90 have been one of them?
Yeah.
Because the Jets, as many fans would remember, were up 3-1 in Edmonton in the 1990 first round of the playoffs.
Yep.
And they were a pretty good club. And then ultimately ended up losing in 7 to Edmonton.
There's Schaefer to Chase on. Chase on looking for the return pass. Schaefer couldn't get his stick on it. Brindamore will bring it in. Got it to the middle. It gets broken up though. Keel will get it out for Petrov. Pass back to Keel, but got spun around.
Good luck.
Yeah.
They're letting them play, Cam.
They're letting them play. Warner with it in his own end. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. I wouldn't be against more of those breakaways with the chasers. So they could call a few. I wouldn't be upset. LaValle's just going to hold on to it. I like that format.
Well, you're thinking like a goaltender. That's why you like that format.
It's fun. It's fun. It's good times. All right, Mata to take the draw.
Joel Mata playing at Vermont. That is a school coached by Jay Woodcroft's brother, Todd Woodcroft.
Teammates with Munzenberger there as well.
Yep.
Puck brought in. Try and work it free. They do. Vanel just had it hop over his stick and out. White has to regroup. Puck dumped in. Janssen had to get by him. Mata to the slot for Nash. Shot from the angle was off of Dohaniak as Logan Dohaniak blocked the shot from Keaton Dohaniak. Now here's Tullio. Pass to Dohaniak. His shot pad save. As LaValle got the pad down and kept it out. Hamblin will bring it right back in. Hamblin's going to take it to the net. The backhand misses on the short side. Pass to the middle. Broken up by Schaefer. Dory pinching in. Will keep it in for Blue. Sent over to Philp. Philp's looking to get it to the blue line. Pass is blocked. Hamblin through the slot. Pass to the middle. Broken up by Schaefer. It's forced back. He's got Savoy on him. Savoy dumps him down. Dohaniak to Vanel.
You can see the pressure this Team White's under when Philp, Hamblin, and Carter Savoy are on the ice. I mean, those are three guys that are slated to all be in the American League, and they're often playing against kids that are headed back to the WHL, as an example.
This Team Blue gets set to wind it up. The pass to Hamblin. Come into the Team White zone. His pass to Philp, and his shot just off the body and goes wide. And absolutely, when that line's on the ice, they're keeping it in the opposition zone.
Well, you know, and all three of those guys are hoping to continue to progress and grow down the road. And Hamlin's, you know, came in as an undrafted player in the Oilers organization represented by Manny Schmidt, and just, you know, had his career evolve and became a favorite of Keith Gretzky down on the farm. And Carter Savoy had the skills to be a second or third round draft choice and slid to the fourth, and obviously grew at Denver playing for David Carl, winning a national title. Boy, Petrov's quick, eh?
Such a good shot, too. Quick release.
Yeah.
It's just on the stick, off the stick.
Noah Philp was quite impressive last year when he went to Bakersfield after he had a tremendous year for the Alberta Golden Bears last season.
You and I got to see him play a lot in that second half. He was good. Hall shot. Janssen the save, the rebound, and he kept that one out, too. As the University of Alberta Golden Bears won Canada West, went to the national championships.
Wish Noah might have shot the puck a little bit more in that final game. There was, you would recall, because you saw a lot of it while we were broadcasting the Oilers and the Anaheim Ducks.
Is that where we were?
Yes.
Yeah, we had it on in the booth.
4-2 lead and 4 2-on-1s to finish the game off, and passed off 3 of the 4 times.
They had a great year. The Bears had a great season last year.
I haven't minded Dory on the back end. Yeah. He's got some size and some ranginess, and sometimes 6'3" defensemen get look-sees at, as you know, in their 20-year-old years in Major Junior.
Yeah, Dory's shown some jump.
Yeah.
He'll be heading back to the WHL, the Kelowna Rockets. Dory with it now. It's over to Dohaniak. Up to Sherman, can't get it out. Sherman gets another chance, able to clear it now. Warner, bank pass. Cam bites. Gets it into Mata to the blue line. Keel will let it go, misses. Warner pinching in. Mata able to glove it down to Warner. Had to go off his stick. Sherman bring the puck in. Pass over to Tullio, and that one broken up by Keel. Tullio gets it back. Shoots, scores! It's Ty Tullio rips it on the stick side. Gets it by LaValle, and a goal for Team Blue.
And again, I mean, you watch Tullio play, and you're thinking he's going to have to be a guy that, you know, what's the polite term? Like, he's kind of a greasy player, but maybe he's got a little bit more skill than you think. Like, he does hound pucks, and you're thinking, well, you know, it's a later round draft choice. We're probably not looking at a top 6 player. You know, usually you think of a first rounder being a guy.
Yeah.
But Tullio's got some skill, and guess what? We are playing 3-on-3.
Love it. Here comes Phil. Nice move all alone. Scores! Noah Phil. What a move. Not only on the defenseman, but then the shot on the goaltender. Great goal by Phil.
Well, he had basically a goal per game for the Alberta Golden Bears, and there's a situation where you got a 22-year-old going head-to-head against a 19-year-old defenseman.
Yeah.
That's a tough matchup.
That goes back to Kemp. Give it to Phil, trying to return it to Kemp. Petrov to break it up. As we're now to the 3-on-3 portion of the game. Dolhaniak had left it. Now it gets to Schaefer. Schaefer bringing the puck into the blue zone. Kemp takes it away. Petrov kept it in though. Now Schaefer, he's all by himself. Scores! Reed Schaefer with patience.
Well, Matvey Petrov makes the play with the steal and just had an active stick. And again, we talk about the fact that a lot of people, you know, big physical presence that Schaefer has, but that time we see a little bit of some of the skill. I mean, he's got a heck of a snapshot, and he's got pretty good hands and tight as well. And exciting player for the Oilers organization, who, for a team that's going to be going for it for the next 3 or 4 years, they've got their last 4 first-round draft choices still in the organization. They didn't trade those picks away, and Reed Schaefer is going to be an exciting player for the Oilers to watch over the next 2 or 3 seasons.
Schaefer's father, Jeremy, who played in the WHL.
He didn't have quite as good a hands as I recall as Reed.
Pretty tough, though.
He was tough.
He was tough. Played with the Medicine Hat Tigers. Angeris with it. They're just going to regroup for Team White. Vanel to start it up. Fakes the shot, gives it to Hall. He'll put it in, short side, upstairs on Johnson. There wasn't a lot of room, but Hall found it. That was a pretty good shot.
Oh, that was a real good shot. Great finish on the play.
Oh, he roofed that. Adam Hall, nice shot.
And again, a guy who didn't have as good numbers as his brother in Major Junior last year, but had an unbelievable playoff, as we mentioned, with the Vancouver Giants.
They upset Everett in the first round of the playoffs. Huge upset. 8 taking out 1 in the conference. Shot saved by LaValle as Young put it towards the net. It's opened things up. I like it. Lots of chances.
I love the fact that we're going to get 10 minutes of 3-on-3.
Beautiful.
Skylar Brindamore, who's got his 4th year Quinnipiac coming up.
Back in the Team Blue zone, passed a little behind Young. Just got it out. Kesselring right back in. Wheel around with it. Team White will make a change as Nash gets out there to help out. Nash winds it up, gets some speed down that wing. He'll go to the net, he'll shoot it. Johnson got enough. There's Mata. Kesselring with him, but Mata brings it across the top. Gets dumped down, Nash has got the puck. Poked away, Munzenberger will get it out. With Pearson, pass to Pearson and Nash coming back to make the defensive play. Puck lifted up and out. Sherman bringing it in for Team Blue. Up to the end boards. Knocked down, gets back up. Comes free. Dory on the point. Had to come out, so they'll regroup. Dory with Tullio and Phil. and drop it to Tullio. Tullio will shoot it. Saved by LaValle. Turned up to Thornton. Trying to make the rush, but Philp gets back. Petrov with a nifty little move to bring it in with Kambites. He'll wait, he'll dish it. Kambites the shot off the post. Nice setup by Petrov. Here comes Tullio with Philp. Tullio couldn't get the pass through. Good play defensively by Thornton to break it up. Thornton with Petrov. Thornton will shoot it. Blocker save by Janssen. Now we're just going end-to-end rushes.
This is awesome.
This is. Pass across to Ohaniuk. The backhand, that's kicked out by LaValle. Just 2-on-1 drill here. Pass over to Schaefer. That's a little behind him. Out comes Hamblin. Hamblin waiting. Shot scores. James Hamblin. Little bit of room on the glove side. Somebody had to score at some point.
Well, he sold the pass as well on that play, Cam. You watch his eyes, and he's sitting there looking it off, and then boom.
Perfect.
It's a great shot.
Just over the pad, just under the glove, just inside the post.
He played a lot of 6'5". 6'5" hockey's the best. I mean, think of the three
I
games.
agree.
The 87.
87 Canada Cup.
Yeah.
Shot by Schaefer, deflected out of play. You're right, 6'5" is perfect. We might go a little higher than 6'5" in this game.
Well, I hope so. I mean, when you go 4-on-4 and 3-on-3, there's going to be opportunities. It's good to see that Reed Wilkins has tweeted every single goal so far.
That's great. He's gumming up people's timelines. Here's Savoy pass to Hamblin. He's all alone. Scores! As he just weasels it through the pads of LaValle. And Hamblin's got another one.
The proverbial last shot wins in this one. And you know what? It's tough for the goaltenders because the amount of time and space that the players have out here in 3-on-3 situations.
This has been great. Warner back into his own end. Leave it for Chase on. Come into Team Blue zone. Brindamore engages with him. Puck back to Warner. Drop it to Hall. Adam Hall stops in the corner. Pass off the stick of Brindamore. Back to the point. Chase on. Couldn't get the shot through. Gets it back though. Hit up against the boards. Warner on the point. Kept it in, but only for a moment. Out it comes. Shot scores. Wow, quick shot. As Ernest let that go off the right wing. That was a shot that got past LaValle on the stick side, but Ernest with it was a snapshot. It was off his stick in a heartbeat.
Yeah, that was a pretty interesting shot selection there by Joshua Ernest, who played for Tri-City last year in the USHL. Big, rangy, 6'3" guy. He is heading to the University of St. Thomas. That's in the States, of course.
Minnesota. I had to look it up.
Yeah, there was at one time St. Thomas was in CIS, but they canceled their program a number of years ago.
Pass gets into the middle. Pearson off the crossbar on the short side.
Pearson can skate, can he?
Force back is Young. Give it to Pearson. He'll wind it up out of his end. We got a shootout when this thing is over. Now to Gansky. Gansky to the middle. Philp can just walk in. His shot off of Kambites. Philp to Gansky. He'll let it go off the crossbar, and that goes out of play. Gansky able to come in from that high slot area. Got a clean look to the net.
You know, at 6'7" with Gansky, you wonder whether or not he's a guy that you look to see if he can grow and develop. You know, he's had a challenging personal time here over the last few months, but that's, you know what, he's got pretty good feet for a man of that size, and he is a man. He's not a kid.
Philp saucered it in front over the stick of Sherman. Sherman will drop it to Philp. And puck comes out. Philp brings it in. Poked off his stick.
It's lucky he didn't get a penalty shot there. That was a trip.
It was a trip. Long pass for Engress, and that will be an icing call against Team White. Starting to slow down a little. It's not full squads on either side, too. So to be fair, I mean,
yeah, but you got to love it if you're a player getting this.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a lot of guys that, some of the junior kids are the best players on their team.
Yep.
See a lot of minutes. As you take a look as an example at a kid on the back end that we've been watching, Hudson Thornton, who plays for Prince George. He ran their power play last year. So, but everybody's getting in a situation, a chance to play 3-on-3. Matthew Petrov is on the ice right now. He plays 3-on-3 in the OHL.
Here comes Hamblin. Hamblin, pass across, quick shot by Tullio, he scores. Nice setup by Hamblin, and Tullio pulls the trigger.
Well, we talked about the fact that we thought that maybe the more experienced players were with Team Blue, and we've seen that as this one has progressed. And let's not forget the work that Ryan Fanti had for Team White in the opening period.
Great setup by Hamblin. Kesselring. Got it to the middle. Chase on. Will walk towards the net. Gets the pass back. Kesselring shot saved by Janssen.
Here's Hamlin. He just scraps and finds a way to win.
And makes moves, makes plays. He's going to take that to the net. Kesselring got his stick on it. Hamblin's still on it. Unreal. Yeah, that was too many men on the ice. The entire Team White bench was helping out.
I have a comparable for you for James Hamlin, and that player is Colin Blackwell, who's kind of willed his way as an undersized guy, can skate a bit, competitive player. And we're going to see Reed Schaefer.
Okay.
Reed Schaefer, and he's going to have some chasers.
That's right. There's Schaefer on the penalty shot. And he'll get the backhand that went through the crease and wide. Savoy got caught by Schaefer, who came back. Puck comes back to Savoy. Can get the pass through the middle, and Schaefer will go all the way across. And Engress out from behind his net. Don't pass up to Schaefer. He'll take it to the goal. Schaefer with the backhand. Janssen the save. Goaltender on the bench with the extra attack.
They're going for it. Look out, that's offside.
Oh, that is offside. Brindamore was looking at the empty net. Team White, they're pulling out all the stops, down 8-6 here.
It's an interesting
play it.
It's an interesting coaching decision, and not one that I'd probably challenge with Keith in Cambridge.
No.
Who, when he played in the Western Hockey League, was one tough hombre.
Yes, he was. Swift Current Broncos. Did he get traded to Kamloops at the end?
And he has also been a long-time AHL head coach. And he is part of the coaching staff with Josh Green. And Team White wins the face-off, and he's going to pull the Guardian again.
That's right. Valek to the bench. Past Amata, went off his skate. What'd the whistle go for? Oh. Referee just apologized to the benches. It was an inadvertent whistle. Is that correct? So what do we got going here? Oh, we're getting a penalty shot for Blue. All right, well, Brindamore. He'll take it. Whoa. Oh, just off of LaValle and in. Oh, he got a good piece of it, too. Yeah, he got a lot of it.
Yep.
But Brindamore found a way to get it in. So,
take the over in this one.
I think I had the over, so that is good. Here comes Brindamore. Pass over to Young, steers it just wide. Brindamore tied up by Kemp with chance in there. Young gets it free. Young couldn't walk to the front, so Adam Hall's going to get a odd man rush. Got a 2-on-1. He's got Kielb with him. Pass over. Kielb had it in his skates. Couldn't get the shot. Couldn't get it back to the middle either. He's going to get poked out. And Hall to Kielb. Pass taken away by Young. Brindamore over to Young. Back to Brindamore. To the middle. The shot is saved by LaValle as Kemp walked in. Joined the rush. And LaValle with a good save.
Philip Kemp walked right down Main Street, former captain of Yale. As Brindamore slid one back to him. And LaValle fought his way through it to make the stop.
Angris got it back to Kesselring. Come into that Team Blue zone. Knocked away from him. Pearson, long pass to Hamblin. Hamblin slightly tied up, but battling to Pearson. Over to Hamblin, couldn't get his stick on it. Wright on the blue line. Charlie Wright dropping it off. Now it gets over to Hamblin. Will shoot. Miss on the short side. Didn't get a lot on it. Wright up against boards with Mata on him. Kesselring to Angris. Angris goes towards the net and a little poke check by Janssen. That floated up the middle to Pearson, just too far. Valley will get a long pass to Nash. Now up to Tohania, and that'll do it as the second half comes to a close. And
So
we'll go to our shootout, or at least that's what they led us to believe.
Well, this will be interesting.
Yeah. They're going to go out and converge on the netminders for right now, but I do believe maybe there isn't one. I don't know.
They've already got the cup out there getting ready.
Oh, okay. Well, they got the Billy Morris Cup out there. Well, perfect. Huh? A nice little,
Rumors of a shootout were greatly exaggerated.
greatly exaggerated. Maybe they just ran out of gas. I mean, that was it. Like sometimes you're tired.
It was a little confusing in the preseason last year.
That's true.
When we had the shootouts going. See you, Tyler.
Yeah, we'll see you later. Yeah, we're yeah, it looks like that's going to be it. So it was a good battle here today. We saw some skill.
Well, we saw
some
Team
plays.
Blue with
Yeah.
a little bit more mature
Yeah.
forwards, and age is a factor in these sort of events. Like you're comparing an 18-year-old kid like
Yes.
or late-born 18-year-old like Reed Schaefer against 20. Noah Phillips is 23 now. Like he's a
Yep.
man. James Hamlin's been in the minors the last couple of years and scored 20 goals last year in the AHL. Carter Savoy's, played a couple of years at Denver and is ready to take the next step. And those guys in particular were quite noticeable.
James Hamlin will accept the Billy Morris Cup.
With Colin Chalk, who's the head coach
Yeah.
of the Bakersfield Condors this season.
He's doing a great job running all the drills during the development camp here.
And I think they'll get both the teams together here for the, maybe not.
Team White tried to exit.
You guys got to be a part of this and watch this and experience this to know how much it hurts and stings.
Yeah. Team White's still sticking around. I'm guessing they'll do one with just Team Blue and then one with the whole group. There we go. There. Look at that. Victorious team. It's all smiles. Nothing but smiles. The 2022 Billy Morris Cup. Thanks very much for joining us, Bob Stauffer and Cam Moon.
Have a good summer, Cam.
Yeah, you have a good summer too. We got some highlights coming up yet too.
And there are a lot of them.
Thanks for joining us tonight.